Hi, I'm Justin Nichols, and this is a brief look at the Smith&Wesson military and police pistol, as well as what a basic shooter already knows. This weapon is available to the public for purchase. The M&P insignia simply means that it has been tested under extreme conditions and has met or exceeded the standards set by the government agencies. Before anyone picks up a gun, I highly insist that they have these rules memorized. Just knowing and following these four simple rules will prevent accidents such as lost toes, fingers, eyes, flesh wounds, broken bones, hefty fines, misdemeanor charges, and most importantly, death. The first things first, education and safe practices with guns should be at the top of the list when it comes to owning one. Oftentimes, it is the lack of knowledge with guns that leads to accidents, including death. Being more informed about gun safety and practices will keep owners and their families safer. These courses aren't free, but they will be well worth the time and effort. Did you notice the sign on the left? Gun safety is vital for both professional as well as novice shooters. It also helps to take a look at these courses as they can teach you how to use the guns you want in a controlled environment, which allows for the greatest benefit. Once you receive your certificate, depending on the state, you can apply for a concealed permit. In order to be a smart gun owner, you need to know all the parts that make up a gun. This diagram has 49 labeled parts. All of these parts must work correctly in order for the gun to work properly. As you can see, this diagram is packed full of information about the basic 1911 model. It was used from World War I to present-day military, and in so has proven its reliability on many occasions. The early version of the 1911 would bite the shooter's hand when the hammer would cock back after each shot. However, later models fixed this issue. Military and police have started to lean toward the 45 caliber as it has greater stopping power and greater bullet expansion. This diagram of a 45 caliber bullet is the humane way to go according to the Geneva and Hague Accords. Basically, ammunition shouldn't cause any undue suffering, but I doubt that when you get shot a couple times and you don't die that you're not suffering. This is what a bullet looks like when it hits solid mass. As you can see, the expansion of the bullet will increase and the damage will continue as it travels through the body, which is shown in the ballistics gel to the right. The blue line is equal to 12 inches of penetration. There are a variety of ammunition that can be fired from a pistol. The most important thing to remember is that ammo must match the caliber of gun or you risk losing fingers or worse. Different companies make different ammo such as hollow point, armor piercing, incendiary, and zombie max, just to name a few. Ammunition varies in price based on brand, size, and function just like anything else. These types shown here, the blue tip being incendiary, cost upwards of $50 a box, making the zombie bullets a much cheaper option at half the price. Keep in mind though, there is no difference between zombie bullets and regular bullets, just a fancy box. When purchasing a brand new M&P, the case not only doubles for storage and transport, it has also been pre-fitted with magazine slots, an extra magazine, and extra comfort grip so that the shooter of any size can have a safe and comfortable hold on the gun during use. Just like a car, there is also a new gun smell too. One of the great features about the M&P is that some models come with a built-in laser. This adds an infinite increase in accuracy for the shooter as well as intimidation to whatever may be looking at the business end of the gun. The unique feature of the laser is that it will not come on if the pressure pad on the back of the grip is not firmly pressed. The Smith&Wesson M&P is fitted with safety features to ensure proper use of the gun. The thumb safety must be flipped on in order for the trigger safety to be pulled back all the way to fire the gun. The laser won't come on unless you are holding a gun correctly and securely. By meeting all of these conditions, anyone can hit a target with great precision. The semi-automatic pistol is an easy gun to use. As you can clearly see in the bottom picture, the bullet is just exiting the barrel. Notice the chamber is still sealed to allow for maximum gas pressure. Once the bullet has left the barrel, the slide recoils to eject the shell and load a new round. All of this happens in a split second. In the next picture, you can see that the slide is starting to move backwards from the recoil of the shot. The gunpowder residue can be found up to 20 feet away from where the pistol was fired. This gives the CSI crews a very clear picture as to who was where when the gun was fired. The bottom picture is an entrance and exit of a round through ballistics gel. With the increased accuracy of a sharpshooter, they can do some pretty cool things. I personally can make a grouping of 3 shots in the size of a nickel. Being able to hit a target with accuracy requires concentration as well as practice. I've never done it before, but now I want to try to hit a match and light it with a bullet. The targets come in all shapes and sizes and colors. These targets are great for learning how and where to shoot as well as being able to identify hostile targets. But not all targets are as legitimate as these. Some include political figures, both domestic as well as foreign. Targets are the ones that no one really thinks about. Zombies, Godzilla, Goombas, Freddy, you get the idea. You never know when or whom the next hostile being will show themselves, so it's best to just be prepared for anything, including Darth Vader, T-1000, agents, and of course Galaga aliens. Clearly and ironically in this chart, the Bible Belt, synonymous with redneck hillbillies and hunting, did not have a right to carry law in 1986, although many surrounding states passed the law in the coming years. It was the states in red that people would look at and just take it as a given that these states would have that law. Post 9/11 changed the country, and quickly. By 2010, nearly 60% of the country had a pending or workable right to carry a law. Only 2 states did not. You can also see that Alaska and Arizona made a complete 180 in their laws on the matter and now allow citizens in those states to openly carry a gun. Thank you for your time, and remember, safety first, and happy shooting.